starts with two. A simple step, a shared journey, and as others walk beside us, we grow in strength, in hope, in community, side by side, in community.
Greetings and welcome to Side by Side in Community. I'm Pastor TJ McCabe, and it is my joy to be able to walk alongside you through this weekly devotional, and I give thanks for your participation. Every one of us has something that we do that makes us feel alive. Maybe it's in our career, maybe it's in a craft or a hobby that we take part of, maybe it's in music or writing, woodworking, gardening, cooking, teaching. Maybe you're a coach. Something that feels like it comes from deep within us and is almost as if it defines who we are. Those passions matter. They matter because they remind us that God does not make us at random. The things we love, that we are good at, are not accidents. They're not coincidences, but they are woven into us by God. Colossians 3:23 says, "Whatever you do, work at it with all of your heart as working for the Lord." This doesn't mean every job is our dream job. It doesn't mean every day is fulfilling. But it does mean that God can use the things that matter to us and the gifts that we have to reach and to care for others. Sometimes our passions show us our calling, and sometimes they simply prepare us for it. For me, music has always been one of those places where I come alive as a vocalist and as a percussionist. There is something in me that lights up when I get to make music and share it with others. There was a time when I would have given anything to sing professionally. I dreamed about singing on cruise ships, standing on a stage every night, traveling, performing. And then there's the other side of me. While yes, I'm a musical person, I'm also a technology guy. I love gadgets and I love figuring out how things work. I love helping people use technology, not just to make life easier, but to give them tools to connect and to communicate and to create. Before I was a pastor, I was a software trainer, and I loved teaching people how to use new things. So there I was, music on one side and technology on the other, and I wondered what God would do with that. God, what's my purpose? But here's what I've learned. God wasn't calling me to be a lounge singer in a cruise ship. And God wasn't calling me to be a full-time tech guru. But God was calling me to be a pastor who used music and uses technology to authentically bring the gospel to people's lives. Because that's who I was made to be. So this channel and this ministry, this isn't about me becoming popular. It isn't about me trying to be a televangelist. I'd be a lousy one. But it's about using the gifts that I've been given to make a difference one person at a time and to build community along the way. Because the gifts that God gives us are not just for us. They're meant to be shared. To be thankful for our gifts is to recognize that God made us on purpose, that God placed passions within us for a reason. And God can use even the most ordinary skills to do extraordinary good. Your gift, your passion, your work, it matters. Someone needs what God placed in you. And so this week's gratitude challenge is to identify at least one gift, one talent, one passion that you have in your life and to use it. To use it in a way to do good, to help build God's community, to help build relationship in your life. Let's go to God in prayer. Gracious God, we give you thanks this very day. We give you thanks for the passions and for the talents and for the interest that you have woven into our very existence, our very creation. We ask that you guide us and help us to use that to help build your kingdom here and build community, a community of believers, of the love of Christ and of the grace of God. Amen. I will see you next week. Let's keep walking side by side.